Are you tired of your closure wig? You are tired of your old wig? Then this video is for you. You can actually change that old wig to a frontal wig, like your old closure wig to a frontal wig. So make sure you watch my video from beginning to the end to get the real details on how to change your old closure wig to a frontal wig. I will be right back. Hello, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Ebony Style. Yeah, for my returning subscribers, you're welcome. For my new subscribers, you're welcome. And for you that are still going to subscribe because of this video, you're also welcome. So this is a synthetic closure wig. My client gave me, she told me she's tired of it, that she wants to change it to a frontal wig because the ribbon is still okay. It's an old synthetic closure wig, don't forget. So you are going to see how to change this closure wig, this synthetic closure wig, into a frontal wig. So make sure you watch my video from beginning till the end. So now I've removed the ribbon from the net, like I've removed everything from the net. So I separate the long part and the short part. I think you understand, like the ribbon, the way they sew it on the net. So I separate it, the long side and the short one. That's it. And this is the net I'll be using. This is a tailor net. Is for clothes. I think I've shown you guys, and I've done a video on how to make a frontal net. Yeah, I've done a video on how to make a frontal net. So this is it, and I've drew the hairline on it. So this is it. So now I'm just going straight to start ventilating. Like this is the part I'm trying to show you the hairline. So before I start ventilating, let me tell you guys, I've already washed this ribbon. I've revamped it before I remove it from the net. Before I start ventilating on it, I've already washed it with conditioner and a shampoo and conditioner. I sun dry it before I start ventilating. So yeah, I'll ventilate half of it. Oh yeah, I'll ventilate half, and I've started another half. So now I'm just going to show you the way I ventilate. Don't forget, I've done several videos on how to ventilate either closure, frontal, anyone. I've done several videos on how to ventilate. So these are I ventilate. I left one line, like if you buy the net, you are going to see the lines. It has a straight line. So I'll ventilate according to the lines. I think you get what I'm saying. So when I started, I left a line. I ventilate on the second line. I left another line and ventilate on another line. Like I'll ventilate on one line, I'll leave one line. That's how I ventilate. And when I'm ventilating, I'm going to leave a hole for another hole or two. So if you're my subscriber and you've seen my previous video, you understand well on how to ventilate. And if you still want to know how I ventilate, I'm going to drop some videos link in the description box, so you just go down and watch the videos on how I ventilate. So now, hey, I want to tell you something about this ventilating and pain. Make sure when you are ventilating, this ventilating pin did not drop, especially on thighs, or I don't know, don't let it drop, because the pin is very fragile. Like it's very tiny. Like I broke out of 4 pins that is inside a ventilating nylon that came with this holder, this pin holder. We have 4 pins inside. I've broken 2, and it was when I was ventilating, it fell from my hand and it broke, just the tip. And you know, if the tip breaks, that's the end for that pin. I don't know, maybe they repair it, I don't know, but that's the end. I don't think there's a solution to it unless you buy another one. So please, when you are doing this video, make sure the pin did not drop. Make sure hold it tight because the pin is expensive, so hold it tight. Make sure it did not break. So I've broken 2, it remains 2. This one I'm using and another one inside the line on. So back to the way I ventilate. I'll dip the pin inside the hole like this. I'll use it to drop the net and then I will knot it. I'll put the pin inside the hole, use it to draw the air, and then I'll knot. I'll put the pin inside the hole, use it to draw the air, and then I knot. Don't forget, when I'm ventilating, I'll leave a hole for another hole. Like, I didn't ventilate on all the holes on that line. Like, you know, I told you ventilate according to the lines. If you look at the video very well, you can see the lines already and you can see the holes. So the holes on the line, I will ventilate. Like, I will leave I'll leave a hole for another hole. I'll leave a hole for another hole. And don't forget, I place this net. You can actually place this net on a mannequin hair for easier way. Like, so the way you are convenient with it, you can place it on the mannequin head and ventilate. But I prefer placing my own on a carton and pinning it down with a pin and ventilate on a carton. So you can actually do it on a mannequin hair also. And this is how I get the hair. Like, you know, it's a weave-on hair. I have to cut the tip of the hair and then I'll use comb to comb the excess hair out like this. And see the excess hair that, you know, if you buy a weave-on, there's always this small part of the hair that is always there. So I just have to comb it out and, you know, and start ventilating. So I'll comb it, I'll brush it, and then I'll start ventilating on it. I brush the hair. Don't forget, this is an human hair blend. Just let me say synthetic like hair, like human hair. Let me just say 25% human hair. It's not a full human hair, but it looks like human hair. But trust me, it's a synthetic hair. So this is how I did it. After removing the tip of the hair, and I've combed and brushed it, then I'll bend it like this. You can see this is how I bend it before I start ventilating. And you can see this is the way I bend it. Like, I bent it right from the top, not the middle side. I bent it at the top. I think you understand what I'm saying. You know, I've cut it from the weave on. I've cut the tip out, so I bend it right from the top. Not, you know, if I'm using a, what's it called, I'm using attachment for it, for this type of hair, I'll bend it in the middle. But no, this one I bent it right from the top because I'm removing it from a weave on. I removed the tip and then I bent the top. So don't forget how I ventilate. I left a line for another, like I'll leave the first line, I'll ventilate on the second line, I'll leave the third line, I'll ventilate on the fourth line, I'll leave the fifth line, ventilate on the sixth line, leave the seventh line, ventilate on the eighth line. So on a vertical line, yeah, on a straight line, and then on that straight line we have holes accordingly. So I'll ventilate on one hole, I'll leave another hole, I'll ventilate on another hole, I'll leave another hole. Like, I'll ventilate on O A, I'll leave B, I'll ventilate on C, I'll leave D, I'll ventilate on E, I'll leave F. So that's it. That's how I ventilate on the that's how I ventilate here. So once again, this is Ebony Style. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate. And this is how I ventilate also. I'll put the pin inside the hole, I'll use it to draw the air, and then I will knot it. So that's how I started, and that's how I'm going to end it. So I said I left a hole for another hole. So when I get to the middle, I'm not going to give any space. That's what I did from the beginning to the end. I left just one line. I did not leave 2 lines. I left one particular line. I did not leave 2 lines. And don't forget, I said I revamped the wig before I start ventilating. Like, I revamped the wig, I washed the wig, I sun dried the wig, I brushed the wig, I removed the weave from the net, and then I cut the tip of the weave on and I start ventilating. So this is the air when I was done. Like, this is the weave on. So I'll just go ahead and comb it on the bed, and then I'll iron it. I think you understand. Instead of using a straightener, I did not use a straightener for this hair because this hair needs iron hand. Yes, don't use it like that. It needs iron hand. So I ironed it instead of using a straightener. I did not use a straightener. You can actually use a straightener if you have a particular hair like this. Now I said it's a synthetic hair, it's a woman hair blend. So I use iron. I iron it. It's not even on a low, it is on a high heat, but not too high. Like, let me just say medium size, not too high and not low. So I ironed it, both the closure. I know the remaining weave-ons, I did not use everything. No, I did not use all the weave-ons for ventilating. No, it still remained. So it's not everything I use for ventilating. The one I even use for ventilating is those small parts of the weave-ons, like the small parts, the part that are not long. That's what I use for ventilating, not everything. So guys, see the hair, see how it's shiny. Hey, tell me I did not try. Tell me this is not a woman hair. Look at the frontal, look at the weave-on, look at everything. It's looking shiny, it's looking okay. Look at the weave-on, look at the closure now, look at the weave-on. Can you tell me this is a synthetic hair? No, now it's not possible. So in case you want to throw away your synthetic closure hair, my sister, this video is for you. So now I just went on and sew it. This is when I sewed it on a dome. I used a dome cap when I was sewing this. So this is when I've sewed it on a dome cap, both the closure and the weave-on that remains. So this is it. So now I'm just going to add band. I'll add band to it. Now I measured 8 inch. Yes, I measured 8 inch for the band sides. So now I'm just going to cut that 8 inch. Now after cutting the 8 inch, I'll go right and sew it on the cap, a closure, so that when you wear the what's it called, the wig, it's going to hold, like the elastic, you hold it well, it won't be slacking. And the perfect measurement that I use is 8 inch, and the measurement is right from your hair, like your hair to the second hair. That's what I measured. So, and then I cut it, and then I'll sew it on the cap just like this, the exact way you are seeing it on the screen. Now I'm using needle and thread to sew it. Yes, in this video I also use needle and thread to sew the both the frontal and the both the frontal and the weave one. I use needle and thread for it, so I did not use a sewing machine for it. And you can see the way I sew it well so that it's going to stand well, sew it well so that it's going to hold the hair well, sew it well so that it will not just pull off. You can see the way I sew it. And don't forget, I divide the wool into 2, not 4. I divide it into 2, not 4, so that it won't be too thick. So I divide it into 2. I did not divide it into 4, and then I sewed it, and I make sure it's not slacking. I make sure it stands well. The wool holds it very well before I sew. I sewed it. I'll go back again. I'm very sure that it's holding tight. So that's what I kept doing. And you can also use a sewing machine if you want to. And now I've sewed the first side and the other side. You can see how okay it looks, how it holds, how tight it is now. You can see the inside, how the frontal looks inside. You can see how neat and perfect it is, and the band, and you can see how the band is. So guys, this is the hair after everything, after the D done D. So this is it. So this is Ebony style. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, like, share it to your friends. And in case you want to throw away your closure wig, like I also want a frontal wig, this video is for you. The video is for you, so don't throw away your closure wig. You can actually turn it to a frontal wig. So thank you guys for watching. God bless you, and don't forget to like, share. See you guys in my next video.